We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Josh. Josh built a new home 3 years ago and pre-wired the whole house, 4 bedrooms, loft, kitchen, master bath, living room, garage, and the deck outside. With Cat 6, RG6, and speaker wires running to the networking / media rack in the basement. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
He's wired up.
The plan was to install a single multi-channel, multi-zone amplifier and use multiple Chromecast audios to create a whole home audio solution, with each room having a volume knob controlling only that room. After thinking about it, he wants to add a subwoofer to the setup only for the main level, which is kitchen, dining, living room, all one room, but 2 Chromecast zones. The problem is the Chromecast doesn't have a subwoofer output. Is there a box or something out there that will mix the 2-channel and provide a subwoofer output? The other option he's thought of is to add a receiver to the main level and use that.
Don't need a receiver.
You don't need a receiver to start with, because that would just screw the whole thing up, to be honest with you. Okay, many subwoofers have speaker level inputs and outputs,
but amazingly few actually put a filter on that speaker output, which is what you want, because you want to create a crossover, not just a pass-through, which is what most subwoofers that have a speaker level output are actually doing. They don't put any kind of filter on.
Yeah, they expect that your other speakers are going to have their crossover within it, will take care of that. And oftentimes, especially with whole home audio stuff, it kind of done.
But some of the options of subwoofers that do have a fully controllable crossover in them are the SVS Plus Series and the SVS Ultra Series.
There you go.
And you said you're getting this subwoofer for a great room, a kitchen, dining, living room all together. I'm assuming you got some significant cubic feet.
If only SVS had just put out a brand new subwoofer.
I almost doubt that you need a $2,500 16-inch, goes down to 13
hertz.
112
Think
dB.
about the subsonic bass. Subsonic.
So much that Tom is spiking his mic. Yeah, no, honestly, I really definitely think certainly a Plus Series subwoofer wouldn't be out of place in a great room. I don't know if your budget goes that high.
Well, we didn't say what his budget is, so it could be anything.
It would certainly be appropriate output-wise, either a Plus Series or Ultra Series model, and that gives you a full crossover within the sub itself. So what you would actually be doing, you could actually feed the Chromecast directly into the SVS sub. That would be one way to connect it up, because the Chromecast audio is just left-right outputs.
Yes.
You could actually feed that directly into the SVS sub. You will activate its low-pass filter, so it is filtering out everything above 80 hertz or whatever frequency you choose. And then you will, for the outputs, there are RCA outputs coming out of those SVS Plus or Ultra Series subs, and in there you will set a high pass filter, and you'll also set that at 80 hertz or whatever frequency you chose as your crossover. That will then run all the way downstairs into your amplifier, and then speaker wire will run from your amplifier back to your speakers in that great room. That will be the connection path. So the subwoofer is acting as the crossover if you do that. Now, let's say you don't want the SVS subs for one reason or another, maybe they're just too expensive, whatever it is. A MiniDSP can do this.
Right.
Which is a $100 box.
There's a lot of boxes out there that can do this, though, right? There are a lot of speaker breakout boxes that can do this.
Surprisingly, not for really any cheaper than a MiniDSP will do it.
$100.
A lot of them that are even just passive filters are more than $100. So the MiniDSP, it's $100. Similar situation. It's 2 inputs, 4 outputs if you want to do that. So what you're doing, the Chromecast audio would go directly into the MiniDSP. You would set one with a low pass filter. That will come out of the outputs and feed the subwoofer. And then you set another one with a high pass filter. That will come out of the MiniDSP box and feed your amplifiers, which then power your speakers. So 2 solutions to this. One, if you're buying a sub that's going to fill up this kind of room space anyway, you can get one that has it built in, or if not, $100 for a MiniDSP box.
Tell me your solution for the Chromecast to the subwoofer. The Chromecast into his whatever amplifier thing is.
No, the Chromecast straight into the SVS subwoofer, into its left-right input.
Yeah, but then he has to send the output all the way.
The output all the way back, but he ran RG6 inside the walls. He should be able to do it.
Yeah, but why wouldn't he just connect it and put speaker level ins into the back of the SVS?
Because the SVS is acting as the crossover, it has to feed out of the SVS into the amplifier that's powering the speakers, either way that you do it. The SVS is the crossover. So you can't feed the Chromecast into the amplifier downstairs and then feed the amplifier into the SVS. There's speaker wires coming out of the amplifier downstairs, not RCA connections.
Yeah, it doesn't have not line level. It doesn't have speaker level inputs on the. You can't do the crossover that way on the SVS.
It's RCA inputs on the subwoofer, not speaker wire.
Yeah, that's kind of a pain.
So he's got the wires already run, so
all right,
shouldn't be that big a problem.
Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.